Okay. Hey everybody. Okay. Today I'm here to introduce someone who means a lot to me. I've often heard that life becomes a little brighter when you find a true friend. Someone who shows up for you when you need it most. And I'm proud to say that I found one of them. From the very first day we met, she's been there for me. She's one of those rare people who carries genuine kindness wherever she goes. Oh my God. Someone who understands you even when you can't quite find the words yourself. Whether she's offering a helping hand, making you laugh on a hard day, or simply being there to listen. She has this way of making people feel valued and cared for. She's not just a great friend, she's a truly kind person, and I have no doubt she will go far and achieve everything she sets her heart on. She's the kind of person who makes me feel supported and appreciated, and because of her, I've never had to ask what being listened feels like. Please join me welcoming Casidhe Madsen.
Good morning, Hebron. Lately I've been thinking about the idea of consistency. At first I thought consistency was just about routines, like practicing for sport, keeping up with homework, or sticking to goals. And yeah, those things matter. But I've realized the biggest lesson about consistency doesn't come from schedules or checklists. They come from the people I love, my family. Because no matter what else changes in my life, there are certain things I can constantly count on. For example, I can constantly count on my mom to be devoted. She's the one who will stay up late just to talk with me or double check that I'm okay, even when she's tired herself. Her devotion reminds me what it looks like to give yourself fully to someone else. But at the same time, I can constantly count on her to be late to everything. I think at this point, it's her brand. And while it used to frustrate me, now I kind of love it because it reminds me she's human. It shows me that consistency isn't about being flawless, it's about showing up, even if you're a little late. Then there's my dad. I can constantly count on him to be loving and affectionate. He has this way of making sure I know I'm cared for, whether it's through a hug, a smile, or just checking in. But I can constantly count on him to leave his socks and his gum wrappers all over the house. It's funny, but it reminds me that consistency doesn't have to be glamorous. It can be small, ordinary, even a little messy and genuine, but it still matters just as much. And of course, my sister. I can constantly count on her to make me laugh, even when I don't feel like smiling. She finds humor in everything and it lightens my day. But I can also constantly count on her to be blunt. She doesn't hold back, and sometimes her honesty is not exactly what I want to hear, but it's exactly what I need to hear. And it's taught me that love isn't always soft and gentle. Sometimes it's honest, real, and it pushes you to be better. When I think of all this, I realize that consistency in my life doesn't look perfect. It looks like love, laughter, late arrivals, socks on the floor, gum wrappers on the couch, and blunt honesty. It looks like people who are always there for me, not because they're perfect, but because they're steady. And here's the part that matters to all of us. This isn't about me and my family. Each one of us has people in our lives we can constantly count on. Maybe for you it's a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a coach, or even a best friend. The details might be different, but the truth remains the same. We all rely on the little consistencies to give us comfort and stability. Even more importantly, we have the chance to be that consistency for someone else. Just like my mom, dad, and sister show up for me, we can show up for the people around us. We can be the friend who always checks in, the teammate who always encourages, or the sibling who always brings laughter. Consistency doesn't mean being perfect, it means being dependable, steady, and real. So as I think about the lessons I've learned from my family, I hope all of us can look at the consistencies in our own lives, the quirks, the loves, the small things we can always count on, and see how powerful they really are. And I hope that we also remember to be that source of consistency for others, because even the smallest actions can make someone feel safe, loved, and supported. That's what I've learned, and that's what I'll carry with me. Thank you.